While the two sisters were eating by the roadside, they were hit by an out-of-control car and thrown into another world. In this world, they became the villainous wives of a pair of brothers. When the brothers' long-adored former flames returned to the country, one of the sisters died a tragic death on the street, and the other was sent to a mental asylum. Two sisters made up their minds immediately to grab their most valuable belongings and escape. Just as they were fantasizing about a better life ahead, they saw their respective husbands standing outside the door. The younger brother pulled his wife into his arms, only to find his intimate clothes in her bag. He thought his wife was head over heels in love with him, so he carried her back to their room in one go. The older brother saw his own tie in his wife's bag and dragged her back to their room as well. But the sisters didn't just resign themselves to their fate, they were plotting their counterattack. The next second, this scene was captured by the housekeeper and sent to the brothers' phones. Two men rushed home immediately. By then, the sisters were standing obediently at the door to greet them, and presented the love-themed dishes they had made by themselves. The brothers had to force themselves to take a bite, and their faces turned grim instantly. The sisters then thoughtfully handed them red wine. The next second, the two men fell sound asleep. Turned out they had put sleeping pills in the wine long ago. The older sister immediately searched her husband for the keys to run away, and before leaving, she promised her younger sister, "Once we're out, I'll find you 20 handsome guys." Upon hearing this, the brothers stopped pretending and dragged the two sisters back. The next morning, the sisters could barely straighten their waists, but they were more determined than ever to escape. They slung all their valuable handbags over their shoulders, saying they were going to the city center to relax, but instead went straight to a secondhand store to sell all the bags for cash. Who would have thought that at that moment, a former enemy recognized them? She mocked the sisters in public, saying they could never afford luxury goods and that these items were obviously stolen. The younger sister immediately fought back, sneering that no matter how fancy the scheming woman dressed, she was nothing but a pheasant. The scheming woman lost her composure instantly and flew into a rage, wrestling with the two sisters. The clerk hurried forward to stop them, but the scheming woman ripped off the clerk's wig in one go. Seeing this, the manager quickly stepped forward to explain, "The items the sisters pawned in our store are worth up to $1.6 million US, so they are our VIP customers." But the scheming woman still clung to her point, claiming the two couldn't even produce a receipt, so they must be thieves. She even threatened to call the police. Just then, the two men arrived at the scene. The scheming woman thought they were the store owners and immediately rushed over to complain, but the younger brother took his wife's hand directly and slapped the scheming woman across the face. The older brother wrapped his arm around his wife's shoulders and said coldly, "My wife is just dealing with some idle items. It's none of your business to meddle." That moment, the scheming woman realized she'd messed with someone far more powerful than herself.